my audio. Some background noise here.
Okay. Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, welcome to the advanced hashtag Elden Speaker 233rd. My name is Sean, and I'm the search at arm for today's meeting. Before starting the meeting, there are 3 ground rules we need to follow during the meeting. First, please stay mute until it is your turn to speak. Second, we encourage you to turn on your camera for wonderful audio interaction if you are available. Third, the meeting will be recorded, and if you are not comfortable to be recorded, you are welcome to turn off your camera, but please stay in the meeting to enjoy and learn as much as you can. Now, let's put our hands together to welcome our present distinguished Toastmaster Lai to the virtual stage.
You are muted.
Oh, second mic is muted. Thank you, Sean, our sergeant, our dedicated Sergeant Arms. Hello, fellow Toastmasters and friends. Welcome to Advanced Hashtag Ardent Speakers. First, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our District 51 Club Grow Director, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap. Let's welcome her. I would like to say hello to our members, Patsy, Shwe, Duncan, Sean, Diana, visiting Toastmaster Jeffrey, Limenko, Katie Lim, Lucky, Casey Nelson, and our Sasi as well, who just joined us, and our Janet members who just came in. Good, hello. How are you? How is everyone? Now, our team, I would say, I've been missing for a few meetings, so to say thank you to my club members for helping me to run the meeting. Apologize to them a lot in the Exco group, and really appreciate the effort for the members to help me when I'm not able to attend. Now, fellow Toastmaster, let's continue our club meeting today. We'd like to invite our Vice President of Membership, Shwe, to start the meeting now. Shwe, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you so much, our President Lai, for opening the meeting. Everybody, let's give a round of applause to welcome and flourish today's meeting all together. Thank you for joining us. So as you know, I am your Toastmaster of the day. As a Toastmaster of the day, it's like MC. I'm going to conduct the whole meeting and inviting the speakers. And today is again very special. We do have project speakers, table topics, and we do not have table topic evaluation, so we can flourish more in the speaking session. So like you see, the theme for today is the power of flowers. Let me ask you one question to all of you. Where do you see the flowers? You can type in the chat, where can you see the flowers every day in your life? Do you notice there are flowers everywhere? Hospital, wow, okay, agree with you. Cafe, garden, Any other places? In my head, Duncan, yes. That's true. Yes, flowers are everywhere. Everywhere when your mood is good. Oh, Toastmaster, visiting Toastmaster, Limenko, Shakir. Yes, that's flowers we can see almost everywhere. Sometimes in the garden, in the park, sometimes in our house at home, and sometimes even the cracks of the rock. What is showing that? The flowers are very inspiring. They are sharing us to all the humans. We all can flourish no matter where we are landed or no matter where we are located. Don't forget to flourish in your everyday life like these beautiful flowers. And now, let's go to the first session of our meeting, which is, before that, I would like to invite our grammarian to introduce word of the day.
Hi, everyone. I'm Janet. I will be your grammarian today. For today's, the word is flourish. Can you all say the word flourish?
Flourish.
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 Orange.
Good. It's part of the speech as a verb. The meaning is to grow, develop, or do very well. It can be used for people, plants, skills, or even situations. For example, if we use it for people or skills, she flourished in her new job and quickly became the top salesperson. It means she did very well in her new job. As we are looking at another aspect, can be used for plants. The flowers, like today's theme, flourish in the sunny garden. It means the flowers grew healthy and strong. And the third one is business or ideas. His small business flourished after he started selling online, meaning the business grew and became successful. I encourage all the speakers to use the word flourish, which is in line with the power of flowers theme. Back to you, Sisi.
Thank you so much, our grammarian Toastmaster Janet. What a sentences you give example. Everybody, we encourage you to use word of the day, flourish. Now, let me invite our timer who's gonna flourish throughout the whole meeting for all the speakers. The stage is yours, Toastmaster Patty.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Sui Jing. I'm so happy serving you as a timer right here. And for each speaker, prepared speakers, table topic speakers, I'm going to put your time spent on the chat box. So every time when you speak, remember, go back to the chat box so we can save our time, squeeze our time into more table topic session. Thank you, and just enjoy your speeches. Back to our TME.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Patty. So everyone, time to enjoying the speeches. Today we do have one speaker, the only speaker who is our Vice President Education, VPE Patricia Yap. She has given a speech. Her pathway is. Okay, her pathway is Visionary Communication Level 3. Elective project, inspire your audience, 5 to 7 minutes. Her speech title is Where Gratitude Flourishes. Where Gratitude Flourishes. VPE Patricia, the stage is yours.
Where gratitude flourishes. Have you ever had those moments that you were so upset and you started to ask the universe, why? Why is this happening to me? You know what? That moment came to me sometime in October with the passing of Dr. Jane Goodall. I was really upset, but at the same time, something bad happened to me. You won't believe this. One of the days, one of my bottom tooth got infected. And because of that, it was bleeding. And I need to go to the dentist, and the dentist mentioned to me, Pat, we have to extract your tooth. That tooth was situated right here. The VIP area of our face. But I have no choice. I went through the extraction. I was really upset that I thought I looked so horrible. And because of that, I doubted myself. Because when I smile, when I look into the mirror, that missing tooth. Sometimes I can't even speak properly because of the missing tooth, the missing space there. Have you ever experienced that in your life, whereby you lost something so dear to you. Ah, very, very sadly, I was also being stared on. People were starting to judge me on my look. Oh my God, you are the only club growth director without a tooth in the front. That is so sad. You know, we in a Zoom meeting, we love to take photo all the time. Every time when we take photo, yours truly, of course, I give a laugh, a smile. But now, I should learn to smile like this. No more my authentic self. And because of that, I was very depressed. But thankfully, only for a short while. Because very quickly, I remembered there was one very powerful verse by the author of The Secret, Rhonda Byrne. What did Rhonda say? Well, she said something which totally changed my mind. And she totally changed my thoughts. And more so, she gave me a new perspective at looking at my shortcoming. And the quote is, gratitude is the bridge from negative energy to positive changes. Let me share with you this powerful quote one more time. Gratitude is the bridge from negative energy to positive changes. Wow, that thought twists my mind and put me in a space where gratitude flourishes. That was such a great reminder that even though I lost my tooth, I can still speak. Even though I lost my tooth, I still have my eyes, my nose, my mouth, everything intact. Even though I lost my tooth, I still have Toastmasters friends with me who cheer me up during those moments of darkness. And also, I learned that physical, virtual image is not permanent. So it is okay because eventually I'm going to get this fixed. And I hope I would even look prettier than now. But jokes aside, there are three powerful lessons that I want to share with you. Why gratitude can turn negative energy into positive changes. If you want to hear those three powerful lessons, give me a thumbs up. Number one, when we are able to switch our mind into gratitude, we see the entire scenario with a different perspective. What I mean is, losing my tooth now, wow, because I lost my tooth, I even take greater care of the rest of my teeth. That is the one change that allowed me to shift my perspective. The second reason, gratitude improves our emotional well-being. Can you imagine if I'm always focusing on my missing tooth and not focusing on the rest of my teeth? Emotionally, I'll be so sad all the time. And those sadness is very dangerous. It's going to make us very old very fast because that's going to create a lot of cortisol in our physical body. So it's a big no-no to stay in a stage of sadness. Lift yourself up no matter how bad the situation is. And this, I thought I saw it in my mom. When I lost my dad, we were so upset. But my mom, she practiced gratitude. She thought of all the great things my dad has given her, has blessed all of us. And while staying in gratitude, she was able to come out again. So my mom is now totally fine. She is, even though a widow, but she is a happy widow. Last but not least, gratitude helps us to cultivate the growth mindset. What do I mean by the growth mindset? Allows us to see things that people will not see, especially when they stay in a space of scarcity, not good enough, not have enough money, not being smart enough. Let us lift ourselves up with the mindset of growth mindset so that we practice gratitude. And that's when it allows us to flourish our life, our journey together as a Toastmaster. If there is one very important action that I would like all of us to take away today, practice gratitude. Write it down. Every night before you go to sleep, think of your greatest joy of staying alive, because that is the greatest gift that gratitude will allow you to flourish for the rest of your life. Thank you so much. Back to you, Suisin.
Thank you so much, our speaker, DTM Patricia Yap. Wow, talking about the gratitude, it's very important topic for all of us. And everyone, we are so grateful to have you all in our meeting today. And now it is time to receive the feedback from our excellent Toastmasters. We have two evaluators for our speaker. The first one is the content evaluator, and the second one is the delivery evaluator. And who is the content evaluator? None other than another distinguished Toastmaster, Sasi Kumar. Let's welcome DTM Sasi on the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Suisin. Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia, you have surprised me, not because of your missing tooth, but with your speech. I think you did a very well job done, because I think the motive of your speech is to inspire your audience, and as your audience, I did get inspired. So well done for that. So I'm here to break down your content part, what you have done well. So the three things that I think you have did a great job is, number one, hook. So you started out with your missing tooth. And of course, everyone who know you clearly, know you very well, we were curious to know what happened with to your tooth, at least for those who don't know about your missing tooth. So you had a very good hook. So all of us were glued to your speech. We want to know what happened to you, a kind of storytelling, or kind of creating a curiosity to the audience. Very well done. Number two, I like how you put on content wise, it's more like looking at half glass full rather than half glass empty. So he said, yeah, rather than I say this is a problem, but I'm still blessed with a lot of things. I have eyes which can see well. I have my ears which can listen well. Yeah. So I really like the part which you didn't say this quote, but you have portrayed this half glass full versus half glass empty. So very well done. And I also like how you linked this to gratitude. So he said, gratitude, and I really like the quote, gratitude is a bridge of negative energy to positive changes. So I think that's something that I'm going to remember this forever. So I think this is also very well done. And from there, you deviate to telling why gratitude is important. So in talking about cortisols and how it's going to benefit us and all. So a job well done. As a Toastmaster, I have my KPI. If I'm not sure if this is a better way to do it, but if I were you, how differently I would give this speech. You did talk about gratitude, about how your mother went through losing their loved one, and then she still saw you all as the gratitude blessings, and she's a strong widow. How if you would have kept both your missing tooth and your mother side by side as an analogy? So every time you talk about my missing tooth, then you say just like a missing tooth, like missing someone dearly, like what my mother did. But I still, and you analogy your eyes and ears to what your mother saw as a gratitude. And that would be given a better impact, in my opinion. And in the end, I would have added another additional sentence, probably saying, every time you have a problem or you feel down, think of my missing tooth, you'll get inspired, you'll know it's a gratitude. So something like that. I probably, the analogy was the missing part, in my opinion. Having said that, I think I really loved your speech. You had a good hook, and you had a good kind of content writing down. And last but not least, here's a quote for us to relate back to. So with that, thank you, Patricia, and thank you once again for inspiring everyone in the room. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, DTM Sasi, for giving such a wonderful feedback for our speaker. And also, we audience also could learn a lot from your evaluation. Now, let's go to our second evaluator, who is none other than our president, DTM Lai, for her delivery. DTM Lai, if you're ready, you may begin your evaluation.
Thank you, Pat, for sharing about the linking how you mentioned about missing tooth to what we do is don't look at the negative, but practice look at the good side. What is missing actually is a blessing that we can learn actually what is we have in this world. Appreciate what we have. Now, now in your speech, there are things that I like, and I've noticed there are things that I can notice can be improved. Number one, in the expression of you deliver, you just show sadness, happiness in your delivery. And one thing is the delivery, you all put the emphasizing on the missing tooth around here. And to tell you the truth, myself also have around here. I'm wearing a denture actually for almost more than 5 years. I have all my frontal tooth being removed. So this is what I kind of understand. How do you feel when we're looking at someone? People are looking directly to our teeth. So you are showing vulnerability in your speech. Number two, in the speech, you mentioned about how you're using your gestures in emphasizing things like our emotions, our practice in life. All these simple gestures enhance the speech. Now, let's go to what I feel can be further enhanced in your kind of this speech. Inspire your audience. The first part, when you mention why is this opening, you all go on a high note. Then, when you continue the story, bring on to the low note to bring on the emotion together to flow with the story. As the part of you start to get a bit sad, slow story. Two, when you mention about the dentist, play one, maybe voice the character of the dentist, or just sit on another side. People have conversation with each other. Now, Pat, we might have to remove the tooth from here from you. Why must be removed? Play the character that is just a short while, it bring an impact that you are in shock that this has to be removed. So this is time that we practice play of character or using vocal to differentiate two characters out. The third thing would be when you are reminding that gratitude is the bridge from negative energy to positive. First, just read it strong. Number two, read it in a slow pace, emphasizing word by word to make us remind, and close it at the end as one more time at the conclusion of your speech. I really enjoy this speech where one thing is missing, yet we don't look at the bad side. We always look at the positive side. Everything that we have, practice gratitude all along the way. And here, I would thank you, Pat, for sharing your speech with us. I hope my evaluation will flourish in your future speech journey. Back to you, Swee Sin.
Thank you so much. Wow, you definitely did flourish in your evaluation for our speaker. Thank you to both of the speakers for giving, both of the evaluators for giving such a wonderful feedback for our speaker. Now, everyone, are you ready to flourish in our second session, which is the table topic session? If you are ready, show us thumbs up. Love to see. Yay! Okay, great energy. Now, let me invite our table topic master, who is none other than VPE Patricia Yap. VPE Pat, if you are ready, you may take over the stage.
Yes, I am ready. Well, today we don't have evaluation, so we can have many speakers, all right? So I actually have many questions. Let us start volunteering, or just raise your hand if you'd like to speak. Okay,
I can go first.
Yes. Okay,
I can go
Nelson, you want
first.
to go first? Great.
Can.
Susie, if you can help me to type Nelson's name, and then followed by Jeffrey, and do feel free to, yeah. Okay, do feel free to volunteer. I know for sure Duncan, Patsy, everybody will be speaking. Yes, Duncan as well. Yes, great. So the first speaker is Nelson. Nelson,
Yes.
this is your question. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Great. Share with us one experience that helped you grow into who you are today. Question. Share with us one experience that helped you grow into who you are today. Nelson.
Thank you so much, Patricia. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you in here, I believe that everybody have many improvement that grow until that makes you today. What is it? All right. So, based on my opinion, that what that I grow that I do become today is I become a better person that I joined Toastmaster back in 2023. Why? Because when I joined Toastmasters, I have the chance to speak in front of the people, especially if I take the Toastmaster of the day, which is the MC of the Toastmaster, because in Toastmaster, I believe that we already have many experience of people, many experience that we can organize an event like COT, speech contest, and etc. And I can also become an MC Toastmaster of the day in a district workshop because my experience in Toastmaster, the last time that I experienced a MC for the workshop, which is the Toastmaster of the day in the district public relation or the PR workshop. That's I got the TMB for the first time for the district PR workshop because that's make change in my life because I can get more many people in Toastmasters like and also different backgrounds and I believe that many of them are people are improving after they joining Toastmasters that I can become a people like today. So to start this speech, I would like to say that everybody have a different growth mind, grow and improve on until today. That's all for me. Back to you, Patricia.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing your growth experience. But Nelson, you certainly have grown to a young and dedicated leader, and I'm so proud of you. Well done, Nelson. Great. Let's invite the second speaker, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, go ahead and test your mic. And word of the day is flourish.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Great. This is your question, Jeffrey. How can we strive in a bad circumstance? How can we strive in a bad circumstance? Jeffrey.
Fellow guests, have you ever received a flower or give a flower to someone? Please type 1 in the chat box. Yes, I think most of you is the receiving part. Most ladies here. For myself, I gave a flower to someone before, and it was on a Valentine's Day. I met her at the monorail station once, and on that day itself, when it comes to Valentine's Day, actually she's my classmate during high school. I gave it to her during that day, and it turned into a very ugly situation. That she showed me the flower again, just one flower, and then she put on the floor and stepped on it. So, in this ugly situation, what I should do? Should I cry or should I pivot? Of course, I will choose the second part. I should pivot. So the next thing what I should do is I call my dad that time. What's wrong with me? Oh, some people don't appreciate small things. My father said they only appreciate big things. So from that onwards, I think in this world, I thought giving a single flower to someone is a silent language. It doesn't mean the more flower you give, the more love you give at the time. I earning just a mere salary as a salary person for the first time when I'm working. Of course, you have more money, I will give more flowers, maybe a 99 petal of flowers or whatever. But somehow, at the time, I only give 1 petal of flower. That I get the treatment. So it's okay. Life have to go on. We should rest on our laurels when we achieve something by expressing our guilt to our closest one, but accept failure in our stride. Keep it as a lesson. Thank you.
Wow, that is so amazing, Jeffrey. I love this story. And I feel so fortunate because one, carries a message, less is more. So I pity the girl. She couldn't receive the kindness from you. Just too bad. Thank you for sharing, Jeffrey. We'd like to now extend my invitation for Duncan. Duncan, go ahead and test your mic.
Yes, I'm here. There might be a bit of background noise because I've got a rather noisy guests next door.
You sound perfectly great.
Okay, good.
We are writing on the topic how we can be positive. So Duncan, share with us, how can challenges in life make us more strong? How can challenges in life make us more strong? Duncan.
Oh, how can challenges in life make us more strong? Well, first of all, you have to take on that challenge. But before you do that, you have to recognize why you've got that challenge. I'm going to tell you a story. This goes back way, way back to when I was a young mudlogger working offshore just off the north coast of Japan, very, very far north, up in the Sea of Okhotsk. I'd been working for about a year, and I thought I knew pretty much what I was doing. I was an old hand. I was second in command on the four-man unit, and there we were out on this drilling rig out in the Sea of Okhotsk. And I thought, hey, yeah, I can't do much more anymore. I've flourished enough in my job. I can sit back and I can take it a little bit easy. Yeah? So there I was, very complacent. And what happened was our customer, the Japanese geologist, Takashima-san, I think his name was, he came in with my geological log. This is a log of the rocks that we drilled through and everything, and the pressure and all that sort of stuff. And he'd written on there lots of red ink. These were what he wanted me to change. So anyway, he left the mud logging unit, and I turned to my colleague, Paul. I said, hey, Paul, what's this guy want? He wants me all this red ink all over my work. What's his problem? And Paul turned to me, and he was really cross. And he said, shut up. You be quiet. Just do what he says, because he's the customer. And that is your job, to do what he wants. And I was absolutely shocked. He was really quite cross. He really turned on me. And then I realized, yes, I have to change my attitude. And the challenge was really to completely change my mindset. And that's what I set out to do. And I've got to say, that's probably one of the most defining moments in my career, because I had to recognize, first of all, that there was an issue, but I had to be told. And then I had to take on the challenge. So yes, you take on that challenge and it makes a huge difference. And that was 46 years ago. And I still live by that lesson. Thank you very much. Back to you, Patricia.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Duncan, for sharing your very, very personal story. It would have been so, yeah, amazing. Thank you for sharing your growth. Great. Let's welcome Shwe, our TMOD, for the next question. Shwe, go ahead and test your mic.
Hello, can you hear me?
Great. Shwe, sunflowers always face the sun. What is the lesson here? Sunflowers always face the sun. What is the lesson here? Shwe?
The flowers. Actually, I really love flowers. I love to see flowers everywhere. And ladies and gentlemen, whenever I take the bus or go somewhere here in Bangkok, I see the flowers on the road aside. They are flourishing very beautifully. They are very colorful too. And they are always facing the sun, of course. And they are showing that they can flourish, they can grow, and they can see, like they can just face everything. They are giving me this positive energy to me. So every time I see the flowers, I was always inspired. And I just simply smile and love it. So I also have in my life so many difficulties and obstacles as a foreigner from other country and trying to stable and trying to survive in another country. Of course, I do have to face so many obstacles. But like the flowers inspiring me that we just have to flourish and we can grow everywhere we are landed. If you are in Malaysia or maybe in another country, you still can bloom and grow like these beautiful flowers. But we need this inner strength inside us, the inner strength which is resilience and which is just face every single thing and believe in yourself that you can also flourish one day. It may be not now, but it can be later one day. In one way, you can flourish. So just have this inner strength inside you, be resilient and just face everything and hope that you can also flourish one day. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I see that's why you always face positivity and always face the sun. Well done, Swee Sin. Now I would like to invite our very dedicated timer, Patsy. Please go ahead and test your mic.
Okay, test. I'm ready.
Great. Patsy, every flower flourishes in its own time. Every flower flourishes in its own time. Patsy.
Have you ever been to Calgary, Canada? Annually, we love those flowers only in May. As you know, 6 months can be covered by the white snow. The flowers are so precious. They only can be seen in the garden only probably less than 6 months. For some flowers called perennial, not a perennial. Perennial flowers are so beautiful, just like the flowers. Sometimes you see that they're fragile. They only blossom few months, then they die. But they provide you with so beautiful, those graceful and those flourish colors in different shapes and different moods. So about perennial. Every year they growing back, no matter what kind of weather. They're covered by the snow for 6 months, growing back again. Do you think those are flowers just like people? People probably they were born in a way that would not really last as those who live this longevity. But we are all people, we're all human beings. It doesn't matter how long we live. It's quality of the life. The quality of the life that people can appreciate and enjoy. So the flowers, perennial, it's like you see the roses. They're all part of our universe. So appreciate every single thing in the life. It really doesn't matter who we are or where, what they are. Over to you, Session Master.
Wow. Thank you so much for the wisdom, Patsy. So much wisdom in that less than 2-minute speech. Well done. Thank you, Patsy. We would like to now volunteer some of you who would like to speak. Please indicate your hand. Otherwise,
Michelle.
Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Would you like to test your mic, Michelle?
Yes. Hi. Yeah, Patricia.
Oh, great. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. This is your question.
Okay.
Michelle, how can adversity lead to wisdom? How can adversity lead to wisdom?
Sorry, can you type in the comment box? Because I'm a
Yes.
stroke survivor, I cannot understand through the...
Okay, can.
Thank you.
Swee Sin, can you please help me? How can, I will change the word,
Okay.
how can you become stronger how can you become stronger, Michelle?
Good
Go ahead,
afternoon,
Michelle.
good afternoon, everyone. I'm Michelle. How to become stronger? For the time being right now, I am so much stronger than before. Why I said so? This is because maybe because today I'm first time here, but mostly people surrounding me, especially from Toastmasters. I'm sorry to tell you, I have been attacked by stroke in a year past before in 2002 for June 5th. That day I am a Toastmaster of the evening, and so great. I met stroke attack, and fortunately I survived, and I'm sitting down right now. And on past few months ago, I just recovered from stroke few months on February 2005. I directly rejoined back in the Mandarin Toastmaster Club, and about this year, July, I just joined English Club about 4 months ago, because I do not know Toastmaster actually is greater in English or even in Bahasa Malaysia. So I am clubbing around in different languages. Even I across to different country to Zoom. So even today is my first time I met everyone here. So how to become stronger for me? I go through from can't speech, cannot talk, cannot think. From Toastmaster, each time the table topic make me stronger and make me more relevant to the topics. And I even joined the last humorous speech contest, 8 different contests from 3 different branches, 3 different Toastmaster club. I want to tell you, if you don't know how strong you are, just join Toastmaster. It will brainstorm you and will be like me. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much, Michelle. We are so fortunate to hear your inspiring story. Just within 2 minutes, you have given us so much hope, so much inspiration, and there's so much to be grateful for. Thank you, Michelle. We love you, sending you a lot of love. Please come back again. The next question, I would actually like to volunteer. Deanna, are you okay to speak?
Yes.
Yes,
Can you
great.
guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah, great. The word of the day is flourish. And Deanna, this is your question. Deanna, share one experience that helped you to stay grateful. Share one experience that helped you to stay grateful. Deanna.
Thank you, Table Topics Master. Being grateful is such a relevant thing to me right now, because as I getting older, I find myself keep complaining about life. And then I realize there are so many things in life that you should be grateful about and keep moving on with life. One of them being still close to my mother. While most of my friends have lost their parents, I'm still lucky to have my mother very near to me. So yes, we do have a very difficult, I would say, weird relationship, love and hates going on every day, until my daughters are sometimes saw our fights as their source of stress. So I say, I cannot be fighting with my mom every day. After all, she's been with me, and I still live with her, and I still live close by to her. So if I ever want to be grateful, it's always about my mom. She is what made me who I am today, and she's still with me, even just buying groceries from the market. So yeah, if you ever still lucky to have your parents, go pick up that phone or go visit your parents now. So there's at least one thing we're grateful about is our parents, and definitely family. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Deanna. I love your speech. You reminded me to stay grateful to my mom because I only have my mom right now. And having either mom and dad in our life is such a blessing. Thank you for reminding us and the call to action. Great. Great. I have more questions because I would like to hear more from you. Janet, are you ready to take on one question as well? Great. Janet, would you like to test your mic very quickly?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Great. Janet, this is your question. From seed to flourish, seed as in SEED. From seed to flourish, share one experience that made you who you are today. Share one experience that made you who you are today. Janet.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I was a young girl, naive and timid. During my school days, I've been asking my mom, were I speaking like now? No, my mom said, you were just sitting at the back of the classroom, very quiet, listening to the teacher and taking notes. The seed that my teachers planted in my life has helped me in one way or another, made me bloom till now. As I recall my experience, I remembered during kindergarten days, I didn't know while I was looking through my photo album. Actually, I found one photo. I was standing in front with a mic. What was that about? I asked my mom. My mom said, it could be your teacher asking you to say something or to thank your parents for your graduation. That is also one seed that has been planted in my life that had carried me through as memory, very good memory. And to today, I joined Toastmasters, and this is the spark that have triggered me. Looking back, those days, I was young. I didn't know that I already spoken in front on stage. But as I journey now, it gives me the sense of blooming and flourishing to a better person. And I take this Toastmasters as a way, as a platform for me to grow further and to become a confident speaker and better of me. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Janet, for reminding me how fortunate we are to have this platform right now. There are almost 21 of us here supporting one another. And that's why we are all very blessed, very grateful to all of you. That marks the end of our table topic session. And go ahead and please spend some time to think which speaker has given you the most impactful message, and we will go down the list and do vote for your best table topic speaker. Thank you so much. With this, I shall now gladly hand the control over to Sui Sin. Sui Sin, take it away.
Thank you so much, our table topic master, and to each and every single participant and every speaker for giving such inspiring speeches. And yes, Toastmaster is the only platform for all of us which we can flourish our life, and also we can have so many support here. Thank you so much. We are truly grateful to have you all, everybody. And now let's go to our next session, which is the grammarian report. So allow me to invite our Toastmaster Janet.
Okay, time for grammarian and R count. Let me share my screen. How do I do that? Okay, share screen. Oh, yes. I have the grammarian one first. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay, I have picked up several good phrases And of course, there are many others that I will pick up and highlight today. So for those who have used the flourish word of the day, kudos to you. Patricia, Lai Kok Fook, Swee Sin, and myself. If you have listened, maybe you have spoken it, my pardon. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, the good phrases that I pick up from Patricia, from her speech, this good quote, gratitude is the bridge from negative energy to positive changes. I will always put this quote in my life. Another good phrase, gratitude cultivates the growth mindset. Well, we are always having that growth mindset to become better and to become a better person in future. Think of your greatest joy is another good phrase. Sasi, the word hook is something that I learned today. Well, in the delivery of your evaluation, that is the beauty of the word hook because it created the audience engagement. And Lai, look at the good side, it's also good. My suggestion, you can also say another way, is look on the bright side. And you also mentioned play two characters in the speech. That is something that you have given to the speaker as your content evaluation. Thank you so much. Jeffrey, accept failure in our stride and life goes on. So this is also one of the good phrases. Duncan, I also have picked up this phrase, which I have not heard before, but I check it out, the grammar is correct. And it is, I turn to your colleague, so and so, Mr. Paul and so on. Swee Sin, there are many beautiful good phrases that you have put into your speech. Bloom and grow like the beautiful flowers. Inner strength, some keyword like resilience and belief in yourself. These are good words and phrases which we can apply in our speech or even in our writing. And I love Patsy's quote, to appreciate every single day in our lives. And Michelle has inspired us and me that table topics make me more relevant. And for Diana, be grateful for our parents. That is from the grammarian side. Let me go on to share the R counter. I'm happy to say that the R counter don't have much of a problem now. Let me try to share again the report. Okay, very beautifully, not much of RR. So kudos to all of you. It's just a few here and there, okay, R, and so on. But majority has been good with the speeches and less filler words. Keep it up. That's all for me.
Thank you so much. Wow, she has got a very active listening skill and taking notes a lot of things for all of us. Thank you so much, Janet. Now, let us go to the next role player who is our timer, Toastmaster Passy.
Okay, great. Everybody actually spoke within the time frame. If you want to check how much time you spent, please go back to the chat room. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much. So that's great. And it's been a wonderful meeting for all of us. And I hope everybody you enjoy our meeting. Advanced hashtag orange speakers. Today we do have like 21 flowers in the room. So let's take a beautiful photo with all of you. And we will have the guest feedback session. And later we will announce the winner. And yes, appreciate all the role players. So everybody, can you make your beautiful pose or any unique pose?
Okay, look here. 1, 2, 3. Another one, just wait a moment.
Yeah, let's look like a flower pose like this. Everyone, if you're convenient. Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now let me add some feedback from our guest. Hello, anyone would love to give the feedback? If not, let me call. What about Core, Toastmaster Core? Did you enjoy the meeting, and what did you learn from our meeting?
Oh yeah. Yeah, thank you very much for to Patricia Yap invited me. In fact, I never knew that I could make it. I thought, I may or may not. But anyway, I'm grateful that I came into the presence of your meeting. And one thing is good, really truly amazing that all the table topics are uplifting messages. So which is truly useful, and it helps every one of us, because every one of us has to go through life journey, has to go through whatever challenges. So all these messages truly help us to look into the brighter side and flourishing to a better person. Thank you.
Look into the brighter side, everybody, and do not forget to flourish to become a better person. Lovely message. Now let me invite another one. What about our visiting Toastmaster, Katie?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for inviting me to this Toastmaster, because I got the message from the VPE group. So I found out that I have a lunch break, but I decided to take an early lunch and join you all. Thank you so much to all the participants, the members in this meeting. I think I learned a lot from how you coordinate from project speech up to table topic. For me, I think I can probably use this method as well to my meeting in BHP KL, because we only have 8 members, but I can see everyone is very engaging and supportive. And definitely today the table topic is very relevant to me as well. So I really enjoyed the session. So keep up the good work. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us. Also, we are very honored to have you, and come again if you feel comfortable and if you enjoy this meeting. We have our meeting every Monday this time, the same time, only 1 hour compact meeting. So come again if you feel comfortable and if you love to join us again. And now, anyone would love to feedback? If not, I'm gonna give the control.
Yeah, can I
Yes,
speak
please.
something?
Yes, please.
First of all, I'm very happy to meet Patricia Yap again. I met her a few years ago when I firstly joined Mandarin Club, and she's the general event GE on that night. I didn't saw her face because that time she's wearing a cap and she's sitting very far from me. And now today I have time to see her from the Zoom, and she's very famous in Mandarin Club because she is very famous on clubbing. She always clubbing in both language. I heard someone told me, and actually I'm from District 102, so I very rare to meet her on Zoom or on physical. So that night is coincidentally I go to the KL club. I stay in Klang, by the way. So I'm very happy today to meet her because I saw her message in the club meeting group in the WhatsApp, and I saw this message quite many times, but I never went to the morning Zoom session or afternoon session. Normally I will go corporate club like Shell for tomorrow. So very rare for me to join a private club like this. So today I saw a beautiful background. I love the flower because I love roses. The flower behind is really roses, especially just now when the Pepsi, I think Pepsi Wu, right? She come up and she speak about flower, wisdom, all that. I feel like I drunk in the wine cottage because it is so suddenly I feel like dizzy. I love the way she talk about flower and the way she bring us go all inside to her roses dream. I love it so much. And I love this kind of meeting, and I like the way Duncan, because I don't know, I never met someone like can speak really fluent foreigner. I saw someone from Singapore international meeting, but he didn't speak like the slang in like Duncan just now. So I only noticed that I actually understand English. Thank you so much, Duncan, and thank you so much, everyone, today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, we just simply
You're
love
very welcome, Michelle.
what you say. All right, now, everybody, if you are free, please come again, join us. And now I would love to give the control back to our president, distinguished Toastmaster Lai.
Thank you, Shwe, for conducting such a wonderful meeting for the club meeting today. Fellow Toastmaster, we will now move on to the appreciations of role players or the table topic first. Sean?
Yes, wait a moment.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
No. Okay, first one is
Shwe, let's highlight her first. Okay, Shwe, get ready. Get a picture. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, done. Next, Sean. Oh,
Wow.
Wow,
Congratulations.
thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Michelle, get ready. 1, 2, 3, smile.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for your votes.
Yeah, your story is very encouraging, and how you manage through it is not easy. Michelle,
Plus, thanks to
stay strong.
Toastmaster Club. Yeah, thank you very much, Lai. Yeah.
Okay, let me highlight all the role players. Sean first, spotlight. 3, 3, 2. Okay. Patsy. Shwe. Shashi is still there or left? Oh, Shashi has left. Janet. Okay, and myself. I think I'm missing. Okay. Is it 1, 2, 3? Okay.
You're there, Lai.
Yeah, I'm there. Get ready, everyone.
Okay.
1, right?
Change
Okay,
your
get ready.
phones.
Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Another pause. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Wait. Okay. Okay, done. Taken. Okay, well, let's say thank you everyone for joining our club meeting today. And no, it's today is really a flourish day as everyone share some of their journey from what we say from a negative, how we go through it, making a positive energy to all us. Learn through your story, like what Michelle share in Toastmaster. We learn how to turn overcoming our bad things to become how it is. Like the flower there, it starts from a small seed, it becomes slowly, grows up to flourish like a flower. So remember, we're overcoming anything that you feel is quite sad or have a bad moment. Don't think it's a long term. It's just a short temporary challenge for all of us. When we have overcoming it, we become a story of positive sharing to all who are maybe in some way need to listen our story to encourage to have a little encouragement to what they go through from day to day. We say thank you everyone for joining us today. And please do stay back if we have a little 15 minutes of chit chat between each other. And this session will not be recorded. Thank you, everyone. Shan, you can stop the recording now.
Hey.